Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is of course Ntando, but you can call me Tando. I am back with another motherfucking banger, baby. I am back with another video. Again, it's a sit down. Someone asked me, how many liters do you drink a day? I drink about 1.5, 3 at home. Before I go to work, I make sure I finish 1.5. And then when I get back to work, I finish another 1.5. So in total, that is 1.5 liters. And at work, I drink, I think, about 2 of this. That's how much I drink water. I don't know if that information was important, but someone asked me about it the other day. I'm like, okay, fine, let me answer it now. But before I get into this video, please do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below. Okay, let's just get into the video. Do you subscribe? I'm not getting into the video without you subscribing. I'm gonna give you a moment. Let me have my water. Thank you. By the title of this video, you know what's happening, you know what's popping, you know what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about me coming out as a queer person. So, my coming out story. Firstly, this video was requested by some people. It was not highly requested, as YouTubers will say it. This video was highly requested. This was not highly requested, but this video was requested, right, by some of my subscribers. But what I want to know is, why is it important for queer people to come out? And why do you think that we came out? What is coming out? I'm asking these questions because I don't understand the concept of coming out. Disclaimer, I'm not saying that people should not come out, or I'm not saying that coming out is not important, but for myself, I find it very weird for society to expect me to come out, or for people to expect me to come out, even my own family to expect me to come out. What am I coming out of? Am I coming out of the closet? Closet is not for human beings. Closet is for clothes. So what am I coming out of? From my shell? What shell? CXL shell? Ken shell? Cast shell? If you work for my company, you would know what I'm talking about. But what shell am I coming out of? And why should I come out? Me, myself, and I don't know the importance of coming out. I do not know what coming out is. I do not know why queer people should come out. So I never came out. Not at all. Maybe telling my sister that I have a woman in my life was coming out, I don't know. But every time I am with someone, I tell my sister that, sis, I'm seeing this person. Every time my sister is seeing a person, she will tell me, sis, I'm seeing this person. So I don't think that's coming out. I think that's us having a conversation about our relationships, about our sexual lives. So I've always knew. If you watch my previous video, you will know that I've always knew that I was gay, but I was very denial. I didn't want to be gay. I hated the fact that I was queer. But that story happened. Go watch that story on that video where I met a guy where I met someone that I thought this person was a man, but that person was not a man. It was actually a woman. So after that, I realized that I can't run away from being queer. I'm queer, it's fine. Let me move on with my life, right? So that was not my first girlfriend that I introduced at home, but that was like the first serious relationship that I told my sister about. Like, okay, sis, I'm seeing this person is a woman. It was not a shock to my sister. I don't know why. And we just talked about my relationship, and then we moved on. There was no formal conversation around it. There was nothing. Like, guys, being honest with you right now, I am rambling because I don't know what coming out is. I never came out. And then with my grandmother, she was very weird, if I can put it that way, and she was very protective. Also, she didn't want to be seen with community as someone who accepts or who condones satanism. She was very old. When I told her that I was like, when I was told that I was gay, I didn't say Makuru, I'm gay. I told her that I am still a woman. She was like, okay, sharp. Because she always knew. From, like, I was very honest with my grandmother. She was very honest with me, and we had a relationship that I feel like no other grandchild of hers had with her except myself. We wouldn't know anything that we talk about when we're in front of people, but when we're together, we know shit that we talk about. So it was not a shock for her when I told her that, oh, Mugyal, I have a girlfriend, blah 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 blah. So I've always been open with her. So we talked about it, it was fine. Okay, sharp, we have a girlfriend, sharp, let's move on. And then that was it. With my other siblings, my brother doesn't give a shit. Uma Tembe doesn't give a fuck. And no, she doesn't give a shit as well. So it was like, okay, you have a girlfriend, okay, fine, let's move on. We move on with life. But the only person had a problem with me being gay, or rather, let me say, he didn't understand me being gay, right? It was my older brother, the one that just passed away last year. I remember it was the 25, we were all at Grand's place. My sister was in September, the one that I took to her, but anything, she was in Fort Beaufort. She was working like December, so she didn't come home. So my brother knew I was queer for the longest time, and then on that day, she had guts, because I came with my ex-girlfriend, yeah. So my ex-girlfriend was at home with me during holidays. So I told her, okay, sharp, this is my girlfriend. And then he was so angry because my girlfriend was hot as fuck, even though I hate that bitch. But yeah, my girlfriend was hot as fuck. She was beautiful and all of that. And my brother, he loves women. And the fact that now he can't touch that particular person because that person belongs to me. It bruised his fucking ego. He was bruised. Motherfucker was bruised, bro. It was bruised. But yeah, he expressed how he actually feels about me being queer. Told me that he's not happy, blah blah blah. Why am I doing this? He feels like it's satanism. Nah. I got angry, I cried, and then I called my sister, was in Temba. I'm like, dude, your brother is saying those things to me. And then I called him, and then yeah, he realized that he was being a jack. He apologized. He told me that he loved me regardless. He told me that he accepts me, doesn't have a problem with me, doesn't know what happened, blah blah blah. But that was my girlfriend, and he was okay. He never said anything. Yeah, that was it with my dad. And I didn't give a fuck about him. I didn't care about him and his own feelings. It's not important in my life. So, but I did tell him that this is my girlfriend, soon to be my wife by that time. Before I close off this coming out video, which is very stupid and all over the place, guys, if you are queer and you're young and you feel like coming out is important for you, please, by all means, come out. But my advice to you is, if you're still financially dependent, emotionally dependent on your parents and like the rest of your family, please don't come out now. Please wait until you're independent financially and emotionally, so that if they disown you, you are able to go out there and build your own life. I know, I understand it's not life living a lie. It's not nice being a person that you are not. It's not nice hiding a relationship, but it's also not nice to be a street kid. I don't know what a street kid is. I've never been one, but I almost became one, but I didn't allow it. I didn't allow it. I didn't allow myself. I couldn't. I had to nyamezele a lot of bullshit so I can be the person that I am today. But that's not related to my sexuality though. But yeah, But please don't come out as yet unless you know your family, unless you know if or whatever the case might be, there's someone else that is willing to take care of you until you are dependent, until you are independent, until you are ready to be on your own and do your own things. But also, if you feel like you have to come out, go ahead, come out, because also living a lie, guys, I've seen what a lie have done to people. I've seen what a lie have done to families. Other people now are they trapped, or they have about 5 kids that they never wanted in their lives, but because they're scared to come out as gay, or they're scared of what their families will say, they'll get into marriages that they don't want to get into because they want to please their families. Now they're stuck with 5 kids. They don't know what to do with those kids. Other people are stuck in marriages that they never wanted to be to start with. Other men are even abusive to their women because they don't want to be with them. Other men are being abused by women because they're too feminine for those marriages, and that person is going out at night sleeping with other men because wow, they're not feeling this woman, they don't want to be with this woman, but because of family's sake, because of community's sake, they are doing this thing. So before you decide on any thing that I've been rambling about, please sit down with yourself, make yourself understand the important things and what will happen, what will be the consequences of you coming out. But if you feel like it's important, by all means, my baby, go ahead and live your queer best life. Hey, I love you so much. Please do not forget to be your own unique kind of beautiful. God loves you, and you should start loving yourself even more. Bye for now.